ended 3-2 to Athletic Club Bilbao. Barcelona is trash.
Yeah, very trash. Ansu Fati came into the game in
Oh,
like the 70th minute and subbed out in like the 90th something. Felt kind of bad for him because you just don't want to see people injured. Injuries suck, man. It sucks. But like
Fragile
he just
Fati.
yeah, he has the Baileitis right now, and he just can't stay on that field. I felt bad for him, but more getting angry with the game just made me think about like as we talked about in the show before, like I don't tune into Barcelona games praying they lose. I tune into games now just like wanting to see how they look. And Xavi's taking that feeling away from me now. Xavi's making me want them to lose. I hate the way he's managing his team. And I say to someone, I'm not a Barcelona fan. I like that's ugly. Like that sucks. There's good players in that team still, and there's people not being played. And I'm like watching them play, and I'm like, wow, you could really just benefit to just no matter how your results have been in the season, having someone like the pay out there, like just working it out, working it out. Like the problem with Real today is like this squad has never played together, and that lineup has never played on the field together, like on a full game like that. So like you have people working it out, how it's working. It's weird. It's not transitioning well. So it's going to be a weird, ugly game, right? These people don't play together often. Isco barely shows up. It was just a strange mix of people today, and they got the result. Barcelona, it's like you can have the same people pretty much all the time. And now that they're gonna be not they're not there's not gonna be re-signing with Dembele, and then this situation with Depay. Like I don't know what's going for with that team, but I guess they're happy with Ferran Torres because he's Spanish, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think Xavi is just a dictator, and he probably just like wants what he wants. And
And what
we
did we say in the group chat? Like we were saying, like he just has too much ego to be a really good coach. He's
yeah,
too self-absorbed and has no. He doesn't. He's not an open-minded player
no,
with experience playing around like different areas and meeting different people. To like he's just very whole Barcelona kind of lifestyle, and yeah, it's just you're not gonna be a good coach like that. You got to be able to like experience the world and appreciate the skill sets.
yeah, and I feel like he like probably sees the guy. He probably likes the guys he. I would say similar to someone like Pep Guardiola, but Pep can get away with it because he's
Yeah,
been so successful. But
he's a good
you know,
coach.
a lot of times coaches just like they want the people that listen to them, or like they want like the yes players around them. So he'll start these young guys because they like look up to him. But you know, Frankie De Jong, like, yeah, maybe he does like admire Xavi as a player, but he's also been playing his own career for a long time. So Xavi kind of coming in there and saying like, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that," and it's like, "All right, dude, like, you know, like like I could see Xavi like telling Depay stuff and telling Frankie De Jong and telling
Yeah.
Dembele and telling all these people, but like not telling Busquets and not telling PK and not telling Jordi Alba. And the players are gonna see that it's like, dog, like those are your friends, and you're not saying nothing to them or Danny Alves, but like we're getting reprimanded and like getting benched. Meanwhile, Busquets is like the worst player on the field.
No, for sure. And I think that also like it's almost exactly what you're saying. Like when you're a coach and honestly you're not good at player management or people skills or communication, you're gonna go with the people that just say yes automatically, then working through building relationships with people and finding that middle ground where you can compromise. He's seen to pay out there. It's like I told you to be here the whole time and you keep going over there. I'm just not gonna play you. It's like okay, why not? Maybe a guy who's been playing for 11 years at a top level, maybe you find out the best place for him that's effective for your system and him. Like, try to come
Yeah,
with compromises or whatever it's going on. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't know how to compromise. He doesn't know how to he has too much of an ego
yeah,
to talk to these
exactly.
players to coach them. But that's coaching, though.
Yeah,
Coaching is literally all what we talked about, not just starting whoever says yes because they're young and they're naive or
or,
they're just down for whatever.
or it's your friend. Like I could see Depay being like,
Yeah.
okay, well, you're telling me this, but like meanwhile, your buddy over here is losing the ball and just fouling the whole time. Like, why don't you say
Really
something to
though.
him? You know, or at least it would make more sense if Xavi's gonna bench Busquets or bench PK or not sign Danny Alves. If you're trying to say like, I just remember that quote about Xavi saying something about positional play, and I'm like, okay, well, I know Depay's out of there.
Mhm.
Um, if you're gonna be like hard line like that about somebody who's like a kind of drifting around, then you got to at least be a hard line about players that are like past their prime, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense why a signing like Danny Alves happened. Remember all the comments? Oh, it's going to be really good having someone like this in the locker room, blah, blah, blah. You know what that sound like? I don't have a lot of locker room control, so let me bring a vet that's my friend in, and then I'll be able to establish locker room. Here's a veteran, automatic captain, basically, and a friend.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Instead of saying like, I want to just bring in all the best talent I have. You're just making moves to win the locker room, to be honest with you.
Doug, you're just having like, yeah, it's just it's just signing your friend. Like you play
literally, it's like another coach on the field. And it's annoying as hell. Like,
yeah, like once again, somebody like Frankie De Jong, DePay, whoever else who's not like born and bred in Barcelona, I could imagine them seeing Xavi be critical of their play, but I can't imagine Xavi's going to be critical to Busquets or Piqué or Jordi Alba or Dani Alves. Like he's not going to reprimand them the same way he's going to reprimand DePay or Dembele or whoever.
No,
and that's not fair because even no matter how many times Dembele loses the ball, or DePay's like out of position, so to speak, they're doing way more for Barcelona than those four guys. I'm sorry. Like those guys are past.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, but whatever, that's what he wanted to do. And now they're out of the cup and they're in the Europa League and they're, I don't know, 7th in La Liga. I don't know.
And they're not good.
Yeah. And they're very bad. And they're probably going to
lose. They're like, it's almost like when you watch some PSG games, like this is kind of rough to watch. They're not a very good team. They don't know how to create offensive things. They just kind of pass around and hope that something works out for them.
Yeah. They are 6th in the league and they are
they tied with Atletico Madrid?
No, they're 17 points behind Real Madrid, 13 behind Sevilla.
Sweet Jesus, 17 points behind Real Madrid.
Yeah, they're one.
This is their last chance to get a trophy, right?
That was their last chance, yeah.
That's it, right?
Well, unless they win Europa League, which they're not.
Damn, I'm kind of excited to watch them. I hope they get clapped by like what's that team that Norwegian Midland or whatever? I hope Midland come around and just dismantle them with my boy Wagner Love. Just come out there balling on them.
Is he still? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he's signed by them. He got signed by them. I'm like, I'll be out there puts 4 goals on them.
Okay, they're playing Napoli for their first round of 32.
I want Osimhen to run all over them, please, dog. But ball out on them, please.
Yeah, they might mess around and get clapped up one time. All right, Caesar, I got you